man, eat my kids. She on whole shit. Came through like a hurricane, hitting low test. Bro, way the tree.
I ain't gonna do too much talking, but as y'all can see by the title, my boy Ronnie giving out information about affiliations. I know y'all gonna go crazy about 2K21. We haven't seen affiliations since 2K17, my nigga. But no, I ain't gonna do too much talking. Y'all could get straight into the video.
As you can see, actual PlayStation 5 pre-alpha NBA 2K21 footage straight from the game. When does the game drop? We said fall 2020, date TBD. Yeah, hopefully you guys also saw the asset that we just dropped on Instagram and Twitter that featured Greg Thomas and real-life Zion talking about digital Zion. So we'll have to... It's crazy, right? Look at that. That is insane. The sweat dripping down. You know what's funny? I was at this mocap. I was there when he was dunking before his injury last summer. There's a, I posted on my Instagram story a while ago. Maybe I should post those again. But we've been riding that PS4 thing for a minute. And to jump onto the next consoles, it's very exciting. The guy's dunks are just incredible, but to see them in the game, and we were in it was just maybe like 5-6 people in that building when he recorded these dunks. It was filthy. And so now, for him to come to the new console, obviously leading the next generation, 2K21 is being built from the ground up. And this is actual in-game footage. And if you just look at that face. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, show us gameplay, show us all that. As you guys know, I haven't done this with us for years, rolling for years. This is how we release trailers, always release trailers. You don't get gameplay until closer to. And the biggest reason is, if you think about it, the gameplay is going to be so different from what it is today to then that it's not even, that. So this is incredible. This is what it's going to look like, and I cannot wait. It's only going to get better actually as we get closer. But yes, 2K21 right around the corner. We've been working on this for weeks. Obviously the game we've been working on for months. And it was so hard to not talk about it for the past few, weeks and months, but it was important to talk about it today as we released our first asset coming fall 2020. So again, just very, very exciting stuff. Hopefully you guys are really working. I'll tell you what, the team is working extremely hard, and you can tell with this early look. Obviously we're still months away to share what our amazing development team has been working on. The level of detail, it's looking really incredible. And so, obviously, again, if you guys remember back in June of 2013, it was right around E3, right around this time, we revealed LeBron talking to virtual LeBron. And even though, dramatically, everybody's like, oh my god, that looks amazing, but it can't be real. And then when we released that Phil Collins trailer in, I believe it was October 15th, somewhere around there, and then we took it to another level. Hold on one second. Yeah, as far as 21 goes, again, this is our first look. We drop it. I'm sure you guys are going to have thoughts and questions. I've actually been thinking about getting some of the, the guys that you watch on YouTube to come on and join me and talk about what they'd like to bring into the 2K franchise in general, not just 21, but in general. And the important thing to think about there is what? The important thing to think about there is obviously we're hard at work. We have our strategy, our roadmap for 21, and that thing is well on its way. But there's always things we can try to build upon. So anyway, Yeah, I mean, in terms of features, you know, you guys talk about platform and affiliations and all that stuff. It's way too early to talk about features. The game is obviously still being built from the ground up and still coming together, so there's plenty of times in the months ahead to talk about that stuff. We didn't announce pre-order yet, so nothing to discuss about pre-order or covers or any of that. You know, we'll get to that when we have something to speak on there. Let's see there. Have I gotten my hands on 2K21? Really early days. Like I said, the gameplay is building as we speak. There's a lot of work to be done. Let it go. New haircuts. Wow. Way too much detail. Way too early. I mean, I'll tell you what, we're looking at everything. Will 2K be on Xbox? Yes, it will be on Xbox. That wasn't an exclusivity thing. No, 2K21 is not a PS5 exclusive. And that is probably the only thing that I can confirm. Just because we had it on the Sony event, I assume. It'll be on all consoles per usual. I would assume PC, Switch, etc. Stadia. What's your favorite part about this trailer? I love the detail on his shoes. Those are dope. The increase in sweat. Yeah, I would say that the gym is dope. His eyes look... Oh, yeah, his eyes look amazing. The rim has such detail. Shoes and shadows. Yeah, look at those shadows. Low-key, the more you watch this trailer, the more you see... Look at that reflection right there on the bottom right. Did you see that? You see the reflections. The net moves nicely. Look at those eyes. Look at that intensity. Look at that sweat. It's so Zion. I gotta post that video of that dunk. Ben, we gotta find that dunk to post again. We still haven't got his gamer tag, have we? So I can't do the last giveaway. I love the rim falling down at the end. I gotta post that behind the scenes of Zion dunking last year. That was wild. That was probably one of the most memorable things in my career, was watching Zion dunk in an empty court. And just the thunderous. And this was like post-draft, pre-start of the season, when he was, you know, injured. I can only imagine. What am I eating? This is a cookie. Somebody said that somebody DM'd, you seem surprised. I mean, just seeing it final, especially on this screen. I've never seen it on this monitor before. The dust is just, I didn't even notice that on the other monitor. I'm watching on my big screen. Look at Zion, man. So inspirational. I mean, if you guys remember 2K14, when we jumped to next gen, what we showed you guys was what was in game. Yeah, obviously LeBron didn't talk, but the graphics were exactly the same, and that's what's going to happen here too. Of course, this is replay mode, but all of our trailers are in replay mode, so could only imagine what gameplay is going to look like, though. Everybody looking forward to the summer, right? I mean, those next gen years are just so much fun. I'd say that I've been through two massive graphical leaps in my career: 2K9 and 2K14. And those years are fun because, I mean, that speaks for itself right there. Look at that! Look at the detail. You got even beard stubble here. I mean, it's unbelievable. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, I'm gonna be on. Look at those banners up there in the every time you see something new, but the shadows, the dust, the scream. It's good stuff. I mean, when you think of next gen in the NBA, you definitely think of Zion.